For the first time, we have in the High Representative statement a sentence referring to in case of obstruction by either parties, the EU facilitator may terminate the process. Well, the question here is, what are the real concrete consequences of a situation when the EU facilitator will be brought to put an end to the process? How the parties will be penalized in that case?
Well, the nature of the EU is to focus on results and on success, not on the failure. It is important to state what happens in case of failure, but it would be probably conducive not to speculate about the possibility to abandon or to end the process. Because especially after this week's agreement, we have the momentum. And this agreement is opening the way towards working really decisively on moving the process of normalization of relations between Kosovo and Serbia forward. And this is what we are focusing on, and we expect both parties, Kosovo and Serbia, to work in this direction to find European solutions in a European way.
Do we have a date for a high-level dialogue soon?
The date of every high-level meeting in Brussels is announced a short while before the meeting is happening, simply because of the logistical issues. We need to have everything in place. That means also confirmation by the partners that they are able to come on that particular day at that particular time. So for us, it's not really conducive to speculate about the dates a long time ahead. For us, it's important to have them in Brussels, to have them to agree to come to Brussels on the same day, to agree to the agenda of the meeting, and then hopefully to have a deliverable. But High Representative has invited Prime Minister Kurti and President Vučić to come to Brussels in the coming days. We hope they will be able to do it so that we can continue in this positive spirit that was reached this week, and to use this momentum really to move forward, because this is not for the European Union, this is for the benefit, and it is in the interest of people in Kosovo and Serbia to de-escalate the situation and to start to benefit from the European perspective.
I would refer again to a High Representative statement saying that both parties agreed to avoid further escalation of the situation and fully concentrate as a matter of urgency on a proposal for the normalization of relations between them. So let's talk to as a matter of urgency. Do the High Representative keep still the date that this final agreement might be reached by March 2023 or not?
When we talk about urgency, we say yesterday was already too late, because the process is dragging on for more than 10 years, and this is not in the interest and not for the benefit of people in Kosovo and Serbia. So we are, instead of setting artificial deadlines, we are helping the parties to move forward, because in the end, it's the parties who decide about the end date, when they will be able to reach the comprehensive agreement on normalization of their relations and move forward, move ahead from the mode of crisis solving or confrontation to the mode of reconciliation, normalization and cooperation. Because once they are there, they can advance very fast on the European path. So it's not us who sets the deadlines. The timelines are fully in the hands of both parties. It depends on them, because this is their responsibility. It's in the end about their own people. So it's in the interest and benefit, for the benefit of their people, to move forward as fast as possible. And we will do everything we can as European Union to help them to find the compromises, to find the solutions. But it's them who have to agree to the solution, and who has to fight the courage to make the necessary compromises in the European spirit.
The High Representative is referring also to next steps. I invite the other parties for the next steps. What is the next step?
Well, next step is to proceed, to make sure that we emerge finally from this crisis-solving mode we've been in for the last few months, and we start to deal with all the open issues, one after another. Now it's license plates, then it's the Kosovo Serbs in the institutions, then it's the municipality. It's not sequencing that we are dictating. We are saying, on one hand, you need to de-escalate. You need to emerge from the crisis-solving mode to go on a path of sustainable negotiations and solving issues in a European way. And, very important, to deliver on the past agreements, because this is a very important thing. You agreed in the past on some things, they need to be implemented, one side and other side. So they know what they need to do. Again, it's not for us to tell them when, how, and until when, but there is the urgency. The European Union is watching, the member states of the European Union are watching, and it's the member states who in the end will be deciding how fast both sides are moving on their accession path towards the European Union.
Thank you.
More than welcome.
Lajmi më i shpejt në celularin tënd.